Now, Sean, you and Khamzat have been going back and forth on Twitter. You've been talking a lot of trash to each other. Have you been trying to get into his head?
No, dude. I mean, I don't have anything against the guy. I try to get his PETA sponsorship. I'm trying to be an advocate for the goats, the farm animals that don't have voices. But if that gets in his head, fucking that's his problem.
Now, out of all the fighters in your career, is Khamzat one of the most you've disliked?
I mean, I don't really know if I dislike him. Right? To dislike someone, you have to they have to have substance. Like Chimaev is just a fucking whore, dude. Like what is Chimaev as we know of it? The guy goes, his family leaves this like horrible fucking place where they murder people and put people in jail. Goes to Sweden. He goes back to said horrible place. He starts sucking off a dictator. This is history as we know it, you guys. I'm not lying here. He goes back to this horrible fucking place, starts sucking off a dictator. The dictator says, "Hey, you know what? I want my kid to tap you out. Here's a G-Wagon. I want this. I want that." Chimaev now has to flee to another country. Now he flees to another country. So it's like, it's not really do I dislike him. I just kind of look at you as a dog, I don't want no insult to dogs. I like dogs,
Mm-hmm.
but what's a step below a dog? A rat?
Cockroach, maybe.
Oh, a rat, dude. Yeah,
Okay.
he's used to that term.
Now, you've also he's also referred to you as a clown at a circus, trying to sell the fight. What do you make of his comments?
Listen,
And
could you? Hey,
how much do you actually mean when you say these things?
oh, I mean everything. I mean, I'm just reciting history. I'm reciting facts. But like clown circus trying to sell fights, dude. Thank God the UFC has me. Can you picture him and say I didn't get the fight and Nasser Dean like gets the fight? Who gives a flying about two idiots? No one cares. Do you want to go watch Nasser Dean and Chimaev fight? No, you don't. Two, they're gonna go do a prayer rug and not eat bacon together. No one gives a about them. Yeah, be happy, Chimaev. I'm making you money, you terrorist.
Sean, I wanted to ask you about after the second fight with Dricus. Your coach, who I know you respect so much, said, "I don't want to waste my time going over and having a fight when my student's not going to listen to me." Obviously, you responded in that last fight against Hernandez. What did that mean to you when he had those words
You know,
about your performance, and how did you turn it around?
me and Eric have like a mixed relationship where it's like I'll say this tactfully, if you've never fought or been in the gym, you don't have an understanding. Like I don't have an understanding what Max Crosby goes through when he plays football. So Eric is a good coach, he's a good striking coach, but like if you've never fought, you just don't understand. And going into that fight, me and Eric actually had a good talk about it afterwards. I had a broken arm, and I never even told Eric. And Eric's like, "Well, man, like, why didn't you tell me you had a broken arm? Like, why does it matter? I was gonna fight anyway." So I think Eric also kind of felt a little betrayed because I don't really talk much. I don't really like go and tell my problems to people. So I think Eric felt a little upset that like I'm going to a title fight with a broken arm and he had no knowledge of it. So I think he probably just felt a little like upset because hey, I think he'd want to know if you have a broken arm or not. So that's probably what it is. It is all it is. Dude. I'm one of those people where it's like I've said so much crazy shit and said so much shit. I look back on, I'm like, man, did I really say that? I'm like, oh, we all say things, we all get emotional, and it is what it is. And when you're a grown ass man and you're not a little bitch, you just get over it.
So I guess has the openness of your communication with him changed?
No, God, no, I don't talk about my problems. I could be contemplating suicide. You guys never know. I know there'd be a bullet hole in my ceiling. You would never know, ever.
What comes to mind that makes you think like, oh, I can't believe I said that?
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no, dude. I just again, like these intense emotional moments, like pretty much you'd be a grown ass man and just shut the up, me included. Well, not always me, I like to make people laugh, dude.
A lot
That
has
big
been
ass nose, I gotta step a little back. I'm like a little too close, dude. All
Always
right,
remind me. Thanks, Sean.
all right.
a
That's
lot has
good,
been
dude.
made about the security this week. Has the UFC given you any guidelines on what to do, not to do? What to say,
I
not
think
to
again,
say?
I think the security is like over. It's pretty not necessary. But like, I mean, how much money is the UFC making and spending on this fight? So if me and Chimaev go, I mean, Chimaev won't fight me. If he goes against one of his 10 friends to try to fight me, they're in line to lose a lot of money. But again, it's this is again why we go back to Chimaev and I say he doesn't have dignity. When in my life would you ever hear me say, I'm going to jump you, or my friends are going to jump you, or my religion's going to jump you, or I'm going to do this? It's like, dude, you just act like a coward. Like, this is why I didn't want to say, you're a dog, bro. I would never say that. If I have an issue with somebody, do you think and to his fans, do you think my fans would ever jump you? No, because my fans have dignity. They're men. Unlike you third world dog.
Brendan Allen called you a last night. Any reactions?
Oh, thank you, retard. Show this retard. I can't even grow a beard. Sitting here talking dude. Look at you, bro. My nuts have more hair than your face.
I wasn't saying I didn't call you retard. Brendan Allen did.
But no, actually, my balls might be a little shaved. You know, I gotta keep it manscaped a little bit. They don't sponsor me, by the way. Anyways, no, Brendan Allen, dude. Guy's an Instagram hand on his truck, dude. I beat him on a short notice. Chris Curtis, I think I might have fought on short notice, maybe. Yeah, I did. Chris Curtis beat him twice on short notice. Got robbed by the racist judges. But yeah, no, Brendan Allen, you are the definition of a. Let me tell you, Brendan Allen, why you're such a dumb. Like, to say you're a dumb is a compliment. You are ranked 5. My boy's about to beat you. Edmund's about to beat you. You are ranked number 5. You're talking about a title fight. And you go and you train with the current champion, and the whole world just watch him fuck you up over and over and over and over and over again. All we know of your training camp is you're getting your ass kicked by Chimaev. You will never fight for a belt. You are a retard. If you want to get some advice from me, you retard, stop training with a champion. And if you're going to train with him, don't let him beat the out of you for weeks at a time, you idiot.
Well, speaking of other opponents, Rob Whittaker came out recently and said that he thinks Khamzat Chimaev is going to run through you. What do you make of Rob Whittaker's prediction as someone who's faced him?
Rob Whittaker's the whore at the party, man. No, like, at this point, dude, just shut the up. Like, you got, what he won in, like, lost in the first round?
Yeah.
Was it, 30 seconds in? Yeah,
face
dude.
crank.
Yeah, dude. You lost from a face crank, Rob.
Now, also in saying that...
All bad being said, I kind of like Rob Whittaker. Really nice guy now. But
now, with the heightened security, there's even police in the lobby. Everyone's scared that you guys may fight each other before you step into the octagon.
He's not going to fight. When have you seen Chimaev do anything? He has his 5 boys do it. It's not for Chimaev. Chimaev's not going to do shit, dude.
What do you think would happen if you guys were in the same room before the fight?
Well, I'm a man with some dignity, so I would just be like, oh, hello, Chimaev, I'll see you on Saturday. Him, on the other hand, being a dog, would probably say something stupid, and I would say, all right, Chimaev, let's go, you bitch. And he's going to run out that door and have all his little Chechen lackeys run in, because why? He's a dog.
Now, he's rolling with about 30 people in his crew. People see him rolling in the lobby. Do you have anyone with you in case for backup?
Because I'm a man. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm a American. I don't roll around with a posse because I'm a scared little bitch. I will call Chimaev right now, and we'll go meet in the parking lot. Guess what? I will be there alone. You're gonna be there with 30 guys, because why? Even if in your heart, Chimaev, even if in your heart you thought you would beat me, you know there's a chance, even if you believe it, not saying it's gonna happen, that I drop you on that floor and I take your life. You know this, and that little coward inside you will never man up and fight me. You'll get your lackeys. You'll go get your 30 Chechens. You'll hide behind your religion. You're just a soft man, dude.
Sean, who did you bring for some last minute sparring? I heard you haven't checked in with Dylan Dennis yet.
Oh, dude, no, we're actually we're gonna spar tonight. So Dylan, you're more welcome. No, so funny, dude. My boy Johnny. I brought Johnny Edlin. He's like, dude, he's so good. He's so good. Kind of, so good. Like, he's only lost one fight. Should never happen. Just kind of shit the bed at the end. It happens to the best of us. But he's so good. So, anyways, last time we were here, he was like, Dylan Dennis was going to come spar. And I was like, dude, don't be nice to Dylan. Like, you're going to be nice to Dylan. You're going to be really nice. And then he's going to talk shit. And so Dylan Dennis comes like, oh, wait, Johnny, there's a difference between me online and me in person. It's different. So Johnny's like, nice guy. And Johnny's like, okay, I'm going to be nice to you. Just stick and move. And then Dylan Dennis goes and starts talking to him. So Dylan, we're going to spar tonight. If you want your rematch, dude, we'll spar right.
Did you see Connor's tweet last night?
No.
He said he's excited to see you fight for his middleweight title.
I mean, he's probably juiced out. I don't know. I like Connor, dude. I like Connor, man. You know, like tying weights on his dick, dude. I liked it. I mean, again, you know, when you're tying a weight on your dick, was it erect? I didn't watch it. Or was it flaccid?
It was on.
Was it so? He was actually holding the weight up. Was it actually like holding the weight?
From what I saw, yeah.
Let's go, dude. I respect that. But my crazy thing is, dude, how do you think that gets you, dude? There's only one woman. What's the woman in the back? What's her name? Was that going to work on you? Conor McGregor's pickup line? No, it's not it. That's not the one. I'm just checking.
A lot of people say if you win this fight, you could be on his level of superstardom just based on America.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, Conor's a man, dude. You got to do some cocaine, you know, strippers. Like, I'm willing to do that. You want to give me Conor, man? Sure. I'm willing to do it. You know, I'm willing to do it. Start a whiskey brand.
When I look back on that clip, you know, from you guys training, like, and you walk up to him and you're kind of like, hey, you know, take it easy. You know, you're a tough guy. You know, like, it does feel like there's real tension there. Like,
you know, it is.
From, like, the very
you know, it is. So, like, when it comes to like my training partners, like, I give a about my training partners. We're talking about guys that like bleed with me. When I say, hey, I need you to be a body for me. I need you to get up. Like, I care about my guys. So when you get this guy that comes in here and he just goes and picks like the lower level guys and is beating the out of them, and he's not one of our guys, at some point if a coach isn't going to do it, I got to say, hey, stop. You can't do that. There's guys you can spar hard, and there's guys you have to kind of be nice to. The guys you're picking, you got to be nice to. If you want to spar hard, dude, we have a stable of guys you can spar hard with. But just because this guy is like 5'10" and southpaw, it doesn't mean you go beat the out of him.
Yeah. Do you feel like it was pretty close to almost? I mean, you guys sparred that day, though, right? Like, was the sparring like? Did you kind of feel like it was more like?
Chimaev is like, you know, those like dogs that like you can't trust, and when you talk to them, you're like, you know, you could pet the dog, and like the dog is nice occasionally, but you're like, maybe this dog's gonna bite me one day. That's kind of like Chimaev. Like, he's this untrustworthy dog, and I'll give you an example. So we were sparring light. And, dude, I'm like, he's like trying to knock me out. And I'm like, I bloody him up. And I'm just being light, just sticking and moving. And then, like, there was a minute left. And I even stopped him. It's like, yo, Chimaev, like, dude, we're just warming up. This is like the warm up round before we spar hard. And then he like took it as like a insult. And he starts like mother me, this and that. Not mother me, but, you know, being Chimaev, like the dog you can't trust. So, I go, you know what, Chimaev? We'll go 5 rounds in the cage, dog. I'll see you 5 rounds in the cage. You want to spar hard? He's like, yeah, we'll spar hard 5 rounds. And the rounds start, and I'm just sitting there looking around like the ugly girl at the party. Where did Chimaev go? Where did Chimaev go? And he's in the cage beating the out of the little guy, which is like what prompted that. But at the end of the day, dude, again, Chimaev could fight. We're not all sitting here saying Chimaev can't fight. He's a world champion. He's won a lot of fights. My issue with Chimaev, it's not the fact that he can't fight. He just is, he's not a man.
But you, like, for your motivation for this fight, do you think it's like showing a bully a lesson, or is it the money? Is it the getting the belt
I mean, it's
back?
always money, dude. No, again, I love fighting. It's like, what else would I be doing, man? Like, I think back to my life. What would I be doing if I wasn't being a fighter? No high school diploma. I got a criminal record. Can't even join the military. Like, there is nothing else in life that I'm suited for than this. Best job in the world.
Stepping away from the fight for a sec, like, do you remember the worst injury you've ever fought through?
Probably my last one, my Dreykus fight, the broken scapula. It's that's stupid. Axel Hodges, bud. But I was riding with Axel Hodges, and I jacked my front brake, put my shoulder on the ground. I had a break down my scapula. The hardest thing about the scapula injury, I just couldn't really lift my arm. So, like, it's funny, in the fight, he hits like 3 head kicks, and like everyone's like, oh, like, how is Sean getting hit with head kicks? Like, this arm, like, it just doesn't happen. Now, that might have been the worst one. But not only the pain, I mean, pain's whatever, it was more like the mental aspect of, like, when you're going in camp and you're just getting your ass kicked every day, and you kind of have to tell yourself, like, it's all good, man. Like, when the lights come on, like, you're going to forget about it. The adrenaline will be pumping. You're not going to notice. And I didn't, so that's probably the worst one.
What about the worst blow you've landed on someone else?
I mean, I don't know, dude. Yeah, Sneeko. hey, respect to Sneeko, dude. He did sack up and want to spar, you know, I guess, you know.
Who was tougher, him or Nick? Naracino?
Nick Naracino, which one's that? Oh, that one guy,
Yeah.
yeah.
You beat him up, yeah.
Dude, these guys are just such they're such lames, dude. It's like Josh, what's a Hokit? Josh
Oh,
Hokit.
Josh Hogan.
It's
What
like,
do you think of his persona?
dude, it's like, dude, you're a grown ass man, bro. You're like almost 30 years old and you're acting like a Jake Paul when he was 13. Like, stop, bro. You made it. People know who you are. Just stop. You don't got to go interview homeless people and be weird, dude. Just fight now. I think the thing I don't like about Josh, and again, I've met Josh. I've trained with Josh. He's actually a really likable guy. He's came to the gym. He's a really nice guy. I consider him a friend of mine. We follow each other on the gram. But it's like at some point, dude, it's such a fabricated image. It reminds me of like a WWE skit that I just want to die. But
What was it like sparring with heavyweight Alex Pereira? Has that prepped you for this fight? And should
no,
Cyril,
no, dude.
should Cyril Gane be worried?
Dude, Alex, the thing about Alex, dude, he has a good chin on him, but he's like, dude, he'll just let you hit him, and he's like, just keep hitting me, motherfucker, and wait till his left hook lands. No, it didn't help me one bit, dude. But I think you're gonna see he's gonna make history. He's gonna be a 3-time champion, I guarantee. Yeah.
Now,
Two more questions,
Aiden Ross has a $50,000 bet with Arman Sarukian
let's go.
that you will beat Khamzat Chimaev. Does that add extra pressure that you've got to get this win for
How
Aiden
much
Ross?
money this little TikTok has, dude? Aiden, how much money that little Jew has, bro? He doesn't even think about $50,000. He'll piss on $50,000. No, but that being said, I like Aiden, and Aiden's one of the biggest, like, being involved with Aiden and streaming with him, and made me realize how stream is. Like, these guys, dude, like, they just suck your soul to be on stream. What's up, chat? Who do you want me to be today? Like, streaming is literally the worst thing in the world. Never do, guys. No matter how much money, never do it.
But you appreciate his support.
No, Aiden's a cool guy, but he's just like, Aiden is just like lacks all substance and character, and that's just kind of what happens when you stream. When every day you wake up and you have to ask like somebody who you want me to be, like the kid can't even ride a bike, like he has no foundation, no grounding. I honestly feel bad for him. Like, he's one of those guys where you get all the money in the world, any you want, but you're like, man, if I had to be you, like, I would feel really bad. And I like the kid, but stay off stream, dude. You have enough money.
Sean, are they gonna let you guys face off? And do you want to get like in this guy's face? And like,
Dude,
does that sound fun to you?
Dude, here's the thing. I'm a grown ass man, dude. Like, I shut the up, you shut the up. We could go look at each other for 2 seconds, but it's like, I mean, this guy's a dog. I don't know. I mean, maybe. Well, I'll tell you what. If he doesn't have 10 of his friends, it should be fine. If he has 10 of his little Chechen friends, it won't be fine. Yeah, it won't be fine.
If you got your hand raised at the end of the fight, could we hear from you respectful words like everything is behind, or will you keep the same words?
I don't know, man. I think what has been said, and it can't be undone. But like what I've said isn't like it's factual. Like the Couture of the running thing. It's like history has recorded what you are and what you've done.